It's the light in me that sees the light in you. It's the love inside of my heart trying to break through.
You know, special relationships is quite frankly when you try to get rid of yourself and replace yourself with someone else. When you try to fill the hole within you through another person or another thing. A holy relationship is when you use everything for your expansion.
In the Course in Miracles, the Course in Miracles is a spiritual path that uses relationships. And it's the world sees relationships different. You know, the world sees relationships as, can I get security from this person? Can I get love from this person? The relationships are to flush up the shadow, which has been lying dormant unconscious, so that we get to look at it, so that we get to unbelieve it. And based on that premise, we can only be grateful to our brother. And that's really hard to do when the shadow is coming up full steam ahead. The shadow is kind of like that hurricane you just went through. It's like, oh my God, I want to hide in the back.
Daily practice of using relationships, as the Course states, and David does focus on the practical application of the Course in Miracles and how relationships are the quickest path. When you are willing to commit to a relationship, you are able to see where you want something more than God. You know, they are a quick way, and the only actual way, and you and I have discussed this, the only way to even get to that depth is to show up 100% for the ones that God has put in front of you in those relationships, and to give your entire heart, even though you know that it's probably going to be broken. Because the whole point is for the heart to break open into agape love and to see that your heart actually cannot be broken, that your heart is literally in the heart of God. And these are illusions playing out what's the beliefs in the mind, so that you can see them and release them, so that you can heal.
These were the exact words that you used with me over the last year, is that my heart was being broken open. Again, it wasn't because I was doing something wrong. It was because I was ready to surmount a very deep blockage that had been lodged in my heart for, over 50 years. There are a lot of Course in Miracles students who are very early on the path who would have just said, well, that's just a special relationship. Just choose God. Just choose the peace of God. I couldn't. Experiencing the hurricane of my mind, like you were experiencing the hurricane back there in Asheville.
You have a calling for God. So what's happened, I feel, for you and for I, is that we had intense family life, childhood. And our childhoods were not happy. So we recreated those experiences with lovers and friends and community so that we could heal, because we had a prayer to heal. So it's going to keep showing up until we heal it. You understand? So, all the lovers represent the love you didn't have from your father.
Yeah.
And all the lovers I have represent the love I didn't get from my mother, or the approval I didn't get from my father. And that is the case for many, many people.
Before that, I want to say it's not because my father abandoned me, although I'll get to that part next. It's because I abandoned me.
Yeah.
And I abandoned God. But you can't go straight to that. You have to slowly back your way out. Like David Hoffmeister is always telling us, slowly back the screw out. And you walked with me for months and months, to back out that screw. So that's why I wanted. That's why I wanted to get this holy. You and I have a holy relationship, by the way. I wanted to get this on film. These are patterns that are being broken right now. Patterns from our, I don't want to say from our childhood, but no, these are intergenerational patterns. My pattern was, don't rock the boat. If you love me, you won't say something, and it's fine. Patterns have to come up and be looked at. I guess even going further, I was ready to feel them. Feelings are the hard part. That's actually where the work is. I guess it was like the Zen master said, fall down 9 times, get up 10. Nothing's gone wrong those 9 times. We needed those 9 times.
Yes.
It's the light in me, sees the light in you. It's the love inside of my heart.